Hi, my name is Corey Fakey, and I'm here in Old Quebec, one of the oldest settlements in our province of Quebec and also our country of Canada. I'm here on Côte de la Fabrique, which is a street in Old Quebec, and behind me is the Maison Simons, high fashion clothing store, started thriving in Quebec City and in Quebec. Actually, it started in near St. John's Gate was the first store opened by John Simons, a young 17-year-old boy who started off as a dry goods store. John's family moved here in 1812 from Scotland, and he moved to Quebec City in 1840 just on purpose to open his store. And it was in 1870, after the store had been thriving from all the European goods and products that he had been importing, that he moved here to its location on Côte de la Fabrique, as you can see behind me. In 1952 was when Donald Simons took over the company, and he decided to change it into a high fashion store that it is today. He changed it into a department store, and ever since then Simons has done nothing but thrive in our province. There are now 3 locations in Quebec City, 3 in Montreal, 1 in Sherbrooke, and there is one to be built in the biggest mall in Western Canada, the West Edmonton Mall, which will be done later this year. Also, there was an expansion on this store right here in 2005, and they renovated it and they made it a lot nicer than it is today. And than it was. In 2007, they also acquired a fort building here, which they are fixing up right now, still yet, and they are renovating for the Simons store. It was the old Empire Cinema. Also, this Simons behind me, part of it was built on one of the oldest inns in Quebec. Well, actually the oldest. In 1648, the inn was here, and that's when there was barely 500 people living in Old Quebec and the province of Quebec. The Côte de la Fabrique is Simons' main headquarters. There are a lot of windows, over 26 windows in this building, and as you can see, it is a very old rustic look, as for to match the rest of Old Quebec and to keep the tradition and the culture alive. Also, Peter Simons, the owner, donated a few years ago to the city a fontaine called Fontaine de Tony, which is up the street from here, for the 400th anniversary, and to thank Quebec City for all its help to create such a big high fashion industry out of Simons and to help it thrive. You can, if you are interested, you may look at this a little later in my friend's presentation, Gabriel Gagné, on the Fontaine de Tony. The fontaine is situated in front of the Quebec provincial legislature, and that's pretty much all for me today, guys. Thank you very much for listening. Have a